Hey guys, I hope you've had a good day. Today I'm walking you through the solutions that Zen Health is looking to offer you as a follow-up to the three pain problems we spoke about last time. Remember, Phils and Sophs, we're in the middle seasons of our lives. There's things that catch up with us, and our three main pain points, and these are mine included, is the three C's: children, careers, and chronic disease. Now, Zenitas, or Zen Health, is a tribute to the word sanitas, which is Latin for lifelong health. And our belief, our purpose is to understand that health, lifelong health, is a journey, not the destination, because life is long, lots of things happen, ups and downs, roundabouts. And when you're in the peaks and troughs of your own life, if you think of the last 7 days, there were some really great highs, but then there were some challenges as well. Very similar in your personal context to your lifelong health. So if we think about what the actual solutions are that we're offering, well, I'd like to think of it as a first phase release of services, right? So at Zen Health, what we will have is a standalone location that we see as a total wellness destination. Think of it as like the Starbucks of health, a place where you want to go hang out. Now, this collaborative circle of care, right? It's a place where allied health professionals, a lot of different people are there to help you with your lifestyle and lifelong health goals. And what we're starting with is these four services: physiotherapy, strength and conditioning physiotherapy, massage, and group classes. Now, I'll walk you through a little bit more down the track on these individual services, just so that it makes it clear to you. But these four services in phase one and rolling out Zen Health is important because when you go see, say, your physiotherapist, you come in with the story, you explain the problems that you're feeling, the limitations it has, why you're unhappy. And a lot of what the physiotherapist will do is ask you questions around how this pain came about. We will then go through an assessment, go through movement tests, try some educated trial and error with certain movement patterns, and then determine most likely what the diagnosis is. Is it a muscle problem? Is it a bone problem? Is it a disc and nerve? Is it something else? And then we can perform treatment, and there's lots of modalities, whether it's exercise, hands-on manual therapy, it may be dry needling, it may be a bit of exercise, it may be actually specific rehab exercises in a gym type setting. And then we start goal setting and planning what the next days, weeks, months may look like pertaining to your injury. So that's a bit of a snapshot of the physiotherapy offering, right? Now, when you go to see, say, a massage therapist, you may have to go through the same story again to explain, Jeeves, this is my problem, this is what's happened. The physio told me that it's a muscle strain and this is what's been happening. And, you got to go through the whole story all over again to get some complementary help. Well, at Zen Health, that won't happen because we're working collaboratively, not only with your permission is the clinical notes going to be available for the massage therapist, the physio and the massage therapist will be in cahoots to understand what Soph needs, because we've already started or preempted the physio assessment. We found that there's some movement pattern or maybe fascial tightness or knots in certain areas. And we think, hey, Soph, I really think you got to see the massage therapist to get these knots out and just to make you feel a bit more flexible and pliable, which will help you with your group classes so that you can exercise and start to perform exercises to reduce the chance of your osteoarthritis developing or getting worse. Okay, so that's why we are introducing this idea of this collaborative circle of care where you're planet Earth and the universe is revolving around you, rather than the traditional healthcare model where you've got the gatekeeper, typically our doctors, who we love and respect, but they are usually a top-down approach and it's very siloed, how these different providers will work with you. What I'm envisaging in phase two, phase three, is we're going to add on nutritionists, we're going to add on psychologists for mental health, we're going to add on other complementary health sciences, acupuncture, for example, for what Phil and Soph need to help them in this middle season of their lives so they could be forever young and achieve lifelong health. So phase one, starting off with those four services, the primary goal is to achieve your lifelong health goals, and whatever your journey looks like, it will be in a professional setting. So our healthcare providers will be professional in this collaborative working style. So your solutions are connected. It's side by side, shoulder to shoulder approach rather than the top down approach. And we're committed to realizing your ancestral health potential. Okay, so that's what I'd like to speak about today. The 3 solutions. So whether you are time poor managing your career, whether you're time poor managing your children, whether you are trying to avoid chronic disease developing, these are the 3 C's were the pain points. The answer to, or the solution to those pain problems, the 3 C's, we've called the 3 P's. Okay, what we want is more productivity, improved potential. So am I performing the best that I can? And to have a great experience in parenthood. Okay, if you have children. Now, you may not qualify for all 3, or maybe you're in pain or needing a solution. So you need all 3 P's, just like you may not have all of the 3 C's. Maybe you don't have children. Maybe your career is something you enjoy, you have it under control. Whatever it may be, 3 C's are the pain points. 3 P's are our solutions. And the way that we're starting to deliver this solution is through our 4 core services here. So I'll speak a bit more about them the next time I speak to you. Other than that, if you've got some feedback, some questions, if you've got some ideas of some additional services that you'd love to see down the track, I'd love to hear it. But yes, that's where I'll stop today. Have a good day, and I'll speak to you next week, where I'll start to investigate further especially the S&C physio, what the differences there are there, and the group classes. Thank you.